Hello everyone, I'm Addie Hendricks and my topic of my research paper is euthanasia. My thesis statement states, euthanasia is morally unacceptable because it promotes costly, unnatural death, it devastates families, and it defies the basic biological processes of death itself. Some background information about euthanasia: it can be defined as the practice of killing or permitting the death of hopelessly sick or injured individuals in a relatively painless way, for reasons of mercy. It is often used in hospital settings, mainly on critical patients who have a terminal illness that they have really no chance of surviving, and so most people use it as the easier route, if you will, to end someone's life, the painless route, if you will. Euthanasia has always been around, or the concept of at least like ending someone's life prematurely. It originates in ancient Greece and Rome, actually, to where people who were to be hanged, to quicken that process, people would rip or sever the limbs off of those individuals and cause them to bleed out and quicken their death. And so instead of just sitting there waiting to die, other people would help them by tearing off body parts. And while it is gruesome, it is the truth, it is fact. So that's the background. My lines of argument, my first claim is the act of retaining life-sustaining operations, or like withholding them, it is not different at all from euthanasia. People like to say that, oh no, retaining these operations is cruel, but euthanasia isn't, because you're ending the life. But it's the same thing, because the only difference between euthanasia and just withholding those operations, life-sustaining operations, is the fact that euthanasia uses a barbiturate, which is a drug that kills the person. Just withholding the operation just allows them to die slowly without any medical assistance. And many people like to state the fact that euthanasia is a much simpler, much easier, much more merciful way out, but I just disagree. It is also good to know that physicians have made a vow to never kill or never intentionally kill, and with euthanasia they are unfortunately intentionally killing, because they are using a procedure to end the life of a patient in a critical condition. And so whether it's the patient's want or not, whether the patient wants to die or not, it is still ending the patient's life, and physicians are going against their vow by committing or proceeding with euthanasia. And also mercy killing is another way of saying euthanasia, and assisted suicide as well, along with death with dignity. Unfortunately, mercy killing is still killing, death with dignity is still death, and assisted suicide is still suicide. So premature death should never have to occur. Some refutations though, people like to say that it's in the patient's best interest, but I disagree, because I believe that other cares like hospice or comfort care, which will provide them the correct medication and comfort that they need in their time of death, but it does not end their life prematurely. I also refute other people's claims of that it's a good death. It's a quality dying experience, because I don't agree with that, simply because it is not quality. The procedure lasts 1 to 2 minutes, and in those few minutes your body systems shut down completely, and you no longer have the ability to live. And I don't think that's a quality dying experience, and it should not be justified. And people like to claim that it's cruel and inhumane to withhold euthanasia and to just let someone die and wither, but allowing someone to just pull the plug instantaneously just creates an insensitive environment in an insensitive community. And I believe that we as humans deserve the most ultimate care and compassion from our physicians. We do not just simply have to be put to death when we're no longer useful or needed in the society. But I conclude with the statement that every life is valuable, every life is precious and is a gift, and we should be taking them very seriously. Life is a gift, and we deserve to know what's going on in our hospital's walls. And so next time you go to the doctor, ask them what they know about euthanasia. Ask them what they think about it and how it goes on, and your minds may change. Thank you.